We have observed with a keen interest that in the recent time, there are issues that relate to the identity, privacy, and dignity of children that have been let loose in our society. And we feel that there's a need for us to conduct ourselves in a way that will protect them, because the right of children to identity and privacy and dignity is core in the promotion of children's rights. You cannot take that out. In view of that, any conduct or attempt that derails the existence of these fundamental human rights affect the well-being of children. Article 16 of the UN Convention on the Right of the Child also states that no child shall be subjected to unlawful interference with his or her privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to unlawful attacks on his or her own honor or reputation. Then again, the 2 also talks about the fact that the child has the right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks. And if you study the history of the development of the Children's Act, most of the things that we have codified in our legislations was also derived from the UN Convention on the Right of the Child. So the Children's Act also charges institutions to respect the dignity of children, and institutions must also respect that. And one of the institutions that we have in this country that we have dedicated to provide services for children has to do with the school environment. But we have observed and we have constantly monitored the conduct that happens within the school environment in terms of how, one, they record issues relating to children, whether they are able to spell a word or they are able to touch a computer or they are able to do one thing or the other. They record them and make fun of them, which, in our view, we think that it affects the identity, it affects the integrity, and it also affects the dignity of children.